Zach, not criticising previous training sessions, but it's fair to say that was pretty willing today, I guess, in acknowledgement of the fact that the form's a bit off at the moment?
Yeah, I guess, we've got a lot of areas to work on and everyone knows that. And, the only way you can improve, obviously you can improve by watching vision and stuff, but the main way to improve is by training and doing it on the training track. So there's a lot of heated stuff happening out there, but that's what we want. We want guys to give feedback directly out there and coaches give us feedback, because that's the only way it's going to improve, if we solve it as we're doing it out there and then carry it into a game.
David, the news in the last 24 hours about your former coach, Thompson, how did you personally react to it? Yeah,
I mean, obviously, he's a legend of the footy club, played here, coached here. So whatever he's going through, I give him my full support. And obviously a lot of people hear the same thing, because they're quite close to him when he came here and that kind of thing. But he's obviously going through some stuff, not quite across it, exactly what it all is. But just whatever he's going through, support him and hopefully, it all sort of pans out for him.
From purely a coaching perspective, a lot of Geelong players and even Essendon players would say that he's the best coach that they've ever had. What was your personal experiences of him, just purely from footy? Yeah,
purely from footy, a reading the game point of view. He was unbelievable. He was one of the best, as a lot of guys reiterate that. He just knew the trends of the game and knew how a game was going to play out 5 minutes from the actual point it was. And it was amazing when I missed a couple of games early, when he was around here, that you just listened to him in the box. And it's the way he knows how the game's being played and the trend of the next quarter, all that kind of thing was unbelievable. And probably the reason why I was so successful at Geelong.
Were you close to him?
Close to him as in a player-coach relationship, but not really outside of the footy club, that kind of thing. So I can't comment on anything personal there.
Were you shocked when you heard the news yesterday?
Because you don't expect anything like that. But obviously you heard about it when it first. Well, the reports about it a couple months ago, or whatever it was. It's just shocked about everything, because you see him come in here, train. He was so analytical with his footy. So that's all you saw about him, just how invested he was in his football career. You didn't know anything else was happening, but obviously, whatever's going on is going on, and hopefully the best outcome for him ends up happening.
As a team, are you surprised at the start to the year you've had as a club in general?
I guess surprised in the inconsistency of us. That round one was such a great occasion and a great win, and then obviously round 4 again we had a great win, and then our other weeks have been so disappointing. So just so up and down inconsistencies, probably the most surprising thing of us, that we can't quite put together, not just weeks, we can't put together quarters in games. That we play good for a half, say on the weekend against Melbourne, and then drop away in the third quarter. So just our inconsistency is a bit surprising, and something we are working on.
Speaking of third quarter, you haven't won a third quarter all year. What's happening at half time?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're addressing that now about how we how we go about it coming out after half time, and maybe we might change up something to do warm-up wise or anything like that, because we're getting messages across and that kind of thing. It's not like we're sitting at half time doing nothing. It's the same as it always has been. So we might maybe adjust that to try and get a little burst of energy in the start of the third quarter, because third quarters aren't our best. We're not shying away from that, but we do need to work out a way to come out strong.
The contested work and the clearance stuff, is that intent? Is that what it comes down to in the end for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. It's intent and effort. That's what a contest is. You want to. I think our contested footy in our best games are really good, and again, it comes back to that inconsistent nature of our game at the moment. That's just spreading across all facets of it. So when we're going well, I think we smashed Adelaide round 1 in contested footy. We've won other games, and then when we lose, we go away from it. And I think Melbourne in that third quarter, the heat around the footy and in that contest, they really brought it in that third quarter, and we didn't match it with them at all in there. And I think I think that's just something that, again, we need to work on. We worked on it all summer, and we got it to a level that was good, but it's not consistent enough. I think, as everyone's saying the last couple of weeks, that our best is really good and our worst is really bad. So it's about getting that consistency.
Is it the most frustrating thing, I guess, that it's coming down to mindset? You know you've got the talent there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what footy is. Footy's a mindset each week. BJ speaks about it every week, that it's your effort and your intent. That's what you should get judged on each and every week. It's skills, kick marks, handballs and all that. That's irrelevant. It's what you can do, or what you can do in your mind. That it's your effort and your energy and your intent in a contest. And as I said, we train it to a certain level all pre-season and got it to a great level, that but we're just not consistent at it. So as I said, we know our best is really good, but we're nowhere near that.
Some of the external criticism, Zach, is that aspects of the game plan, I guess, are a bit same. It's been the same for a couple of years. Is that still a work in progress? How have you guys addressed that this week?
Yeah, it's an interesting one because I just don't think we're executing our game plan the way we should. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the game plan. I think just us as players are, we're just not executing exactly what we want to do, and we know we want to cause front half turnovers in the field of play, and we're not doing that at the moment. We're letting the ball leak to our back line a bit too many, on too many occasions, and so it's the way we're actually playing is not, it's not the right way we want to play. We want to cause a lot more turnovers in the front half, and we're not allowing ourselves to do it at the moment. So it's not. I don't think it's the game plan. I think we're not executing the game plan.
David, there's been some critics of Joe Danaher over the last few weeks. He's coming up to game 100, All-Australian last year.
Yep.
How do you think he's going?
Obviously, I mean, Joey knows he might not be going as well as what he can, but all we want him to do is play his role for the side. So people saying how many goals he's kicked, all that, etc., that doesn't mean anything to us. We just want him to play his role for the side, and that's to put forward pressure on, that's to get up the ground, to get back, to reset, to help out the smaller guys in there. And his role isn't to kick 5 goals a game. That's not what we want him to do. So he's been a great player for his first 100 games of his career, and it's a great milestone for him this week. But he knows he knows to work on his game just as everyone else does, and he's out in the track working as hard as he can to improve. Because just like everyone here, we're not happy with how we started the year, and we got a lot of improvement.
Service to him be better as a midfielder?
Yeah, definitely, definitely can. It's all facets of game. There's not really one thing that we're doing at the moment. Our connection between our mids and forwards can be a lot better.
How big's this week become, Dave? I mean, high expectations. Hawthorn's always a big game, and if you slip 2-5, it's a long way back.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, anytime you play a game, there's only 22 games you play, so it's every game counts a lot. And obviously this week, like you said, that we are 2-4, and it's a game that we want to win, but we aren't looking forward to any other game. It's this week, and I know it's a cliche, but we can't go, if we go into the break 4 and whatever, like that kind of thing. We're just focusing on this week and what we can do, and the process is, if we start looking at the outcome, then it's going to get away from us. So process this week's Hawthorn. We had a great session out there today, and hopefully we can start to produce the footy that our fans expect, and hopefully they can see it this weekend.
Are you struggling, Zaka, to cover for that inside mid role that Joe did so well in previous years?
I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say Joe wasn't a great player. He was, and hopefully where we can do. I think the strength of ours is the amount of numbers we can get through there. I think we play. I think in round 1 against Adelaide, we played about 10 midfielders against, say, their 4 or 5, and that's how we grounded it out in that last quarter and ran over top of them. I think if we can get more guys just playing consistent footy, it's our numbers that actually do beat opposition teams that we can get through there. But we just haven't got enough guys playing to the level that they can. They've shown it in 2 games this year, or in some quarters in other games, but it's more our strength of our numbers, I think, that get opposition teams.
When you talk about that half-time, what specific will you do differently this week? Like, is it just getting moving quicker, or what's the specific?
We've spoken about that we do need to make changes. I'm sure on Friday in our meeting before the game we might talk about it, the specifics of what we do. But we have just addressed that our third quarters haven't been good, and that something will come from it. So we have a couple meetings in Savo, and then we have something on Friday. So I'm sure we'll address it then. Actually, what we can do.